On March 2, 1444, the Covenant of Lezha was held in St. Cole's Cathedral. It was March 2, 1444, when Gheorghe Castriot, after returning from Turkey, for the first time gathered all the Albanian principalities in an assembly, in order to face the Ottoman attack. Precisely, the realization of the union of all the Albanian princes in a joint assembly by Skenderbeu constitutes one of his biggest and most innovative ideas. Browsing the historical calendar, today on March 2, we remember the 575th anniversary of the Assembly of Lezha, where the foundations of the national union were laid, held on March 2, 1444 in the Cathedral Church of St. Cole, in Lezha, which is known as the Covenant of Lezha. So, exactly like today, on March 2, 1444 in the Cathedral Church of St. Cole in the city of Lezha, where today the memorial of Gheorghe Castriot Skenderbeu is also located, the Covenant of Lezha was held, one of the most important events in the history of the Albanian people during the period of the Middle Ages and the entire national history. It was March 2, 1444, when Gheorghe Castriot Skenderbeu, immediately after returning from Turkey, for the first time in the history of the Albanian Middle Ages gathered all the Albanian principalities in an assembly, with the aim of facing the Ottoman attack. Precisely, the realization of the union of all the Albanian princes in a joint assembly by Skenderbeu constitutes one of his biggest and most innovative ideas. The Albanian principalities from north to south gathered in the Assembly of Lezha, where the most important were Arianitis, Dukaginas, Balshaj and Topias, while from the Balkan point of view the Prince of Montenegro also participated. The assembly appointed Gheorghe Castriot Skenderbeu commander-in-chief of the League, recognizing his political and military authority. Since this union, the legendary leader increased the resistance of his army and led the war for 25 consecutive years against the Ottoman occupation. The assembly realized the Great Albanian Covenant, which gave life to the most powerful medieval state of Arba, where the spirit of the Arbas and our national identity was forged. If you refer to the historical documentation, it was not by chance that the Assembly of the Covenant was held in the city of Lezha, which at that time was in the possession of Venice. This important event took place in this city, since Lezha did not represent the capital of the principalities, and in this way possible conflicts were avoided and the idea of equality was created. This has been described by many figures of that time as one of the diplomatic actions of Gheorghe Castrioti Skenderbeu. The assembly was held in Lezha, knowing the fact that Lezha, through the Venetian power, would also serve as a support factor in Europe, since one of the biggest ideas of the League was the integration of Albania in Western Europe. The Treaty of Lezha constitutes one of the most important events in the history of the Middle Ages, therefore March 2, 1444 is not simply a date, it is a message, even more so in a reality that tends more and more to read history with indifference, to forget the lessons that come from it, to live only for today and to deny the distant and recent yesterday, and even worse, tomorrow, forgetting that one cannot be built without the other. March 2 is the message of unity, in one, for the motherland, which needs more than ever to see all its honest sons of one mind and one heart, who live and work for the common good, for the good of all, gathered around a single elder, such as that of the cathedral castle and symbol.